Here we are at an awesome little property block not far from where I live. A really good friend of mine has given me permission to search this house yard. He said that was built in the 1930s or early 1940s, I believe. He's just doing some renovations on here, but we're going to be searching around the yard here and a little bit under the veranda there, see if we can unearth potentially some good old pre-decimal coins, which I will give one to my friend if we find one, so you can see a little bit of the history of his block. Then after this, my sister doesn't live far away from here, and we'll go and search that yard with my little nieces and nephews to see if we can unearth some mysterious hidden treasure. Should be a fun day. There's a good strong clear signal here, just at the front area. Registering, what's it registering here? 20, 21, 22. I'll just set this up and see if we can unearth something from here.
Unfortunately, it's someone else's.
They might hopefully get an old penny or something might be in here.
Oh, my old man used to bloody collect me. He had a brother full of the bastards.
Yeah, that's...
But he had the wrong one. He only had the cheap ones. I don't know which one it is, but there's one that...
1930.
Is it? 30.
Yeah,
There's one that's worth like $1 squillion.
$10,000 or something. Yeah, they're pretty rare, but...
But that would be the edge of the pond.
Oh, okay, well that's... Is there something there? Yeah, sometimes you don't have to dig real deep. Yeah. Sometimes it can be a coin. You can get like little pennies, half pennies.
If you can get a halfpenny, that'd be bloody rare. I haven't seen one of them for 60 years.
Yeah? Oh, getting closer.
Yeah.
Could be anything sometimes.
Bit of Rio.
Might be.
I'm showing my age, Gary. I can remember the days when you could buy an ice cream cone for a halfpenny.
Yeah.
I was only about 2 or 3.
Yeah. Oh, no, there it is.
Oh, screw, is it?
There you go. I can get rid of all your rubbish from,
it's a little bit of
the soil.
Oh yeah. It's not even copper.
No.
Useless. Throw it back in again.
We've got a higher signal here. It's only a small signal, like a coin or something, but be highly unlikely it'd be a florin, although there is always that possibility. Aha, I think this... Oh, yep. That's our florin. Here we have unearthed our first coin for the day at this property. It's actually just a old 20-cent coin. Don't often find them ones. I think I've only found 1 or 2 of them before, but that looks like it's been in the ground for a very long time. We'll clean that up for interest so I can see what year that one is. There it is, 20-cent Australian coin. The platypus, and it's a 2006 from there. We'll travel up there and see if we can potentially find a pre-decimal coin. Okay, that's where that 20-cent coin was, but just over to the left of it. Yep, that's another little coin. Just found a little 1-cent coin, Gary.
Oh yeah, that was big. How up there? Well,
No, they come out in 1966. And I'm not quite sure when they stopped producing. I think it was in the late 80s or the early 90s, wasn't it? Not.
I've never seen one. Oh, it's a lucky little spot over there.
Yeah, that was only about 40 centimeters away from that 20-cent coin. That's an old 1-cent. 1-cent coin. Let's have a quick look what year that one was. That's actually a 1989 Australia 1-cent coin. And I believe they stopped minting these coins, the 1-cent and 2-cent coins, in 1992. So they went from 1966 to 1992. That's a 1989. I just have to dig pretty deep for that one, but that is not far away from the other ones, and let's have a look what this one is. I think that's another, pretty sure that's another 1-cent coin, but it was quite, compared to those other two coins, that was quite deep. Let's see if it's an older one. Pretty sure that says 1973. I believe. It's hard to make that one out. It's a bit of it. That's an older one that was buried deeper than the other one. Let's continue up here. Here's a friendly magpie, inquisitive, wondering what's going on. This one was right up against the fence line. Another coin there. Let's see if that's a hopefully a sixpence, or hopefully a sixpence, but most likely a 1-cent coin. Let's have a look to see what that is. No, that is another 1-cent coin, and 1981. 1981 1-cent coin. This is an interesting find from here on the other side. Looks like a some kind of potentially a button or a badge. It does have some writing on it. Not sure what that is, but we'll clean all these things up and have a good look. I wonder what this could be registering. A Ah. That's quite the signal right there. I'll show that to the property owner, a friend of mine. He probably wonders where that went. We've just come around to the other side of the house, the concrete front entrance. Just unearthed another old coin. I believe that to be a 2-cent Australian coin, but we'll have a bit of a closer look, see what that is. Yeah, that's an old 2-cent coin. Looks like it's had a pretty hard life too. It's been knocked around a bit. That's a 1981 old 2-cent Australian coin. That's where that 2-cent coin was, over there. We just came over here and unearthed what looks to be an old $2 coin. $2 Australian coin. What have we got here? That's a 1992 Australian $2 coin. It's actually a stronger signal here, a higher signal. Seems like it could be a coin. It's up. Definitely another coin there. Starting to get into dusk, so the light's starting to fade away here at the moment. So we'll have to might just go for another 5 or 10 minutes, and I'll bring these home and clean everything up and see what we discovered. And it is the next day here. We're back at my friend's house block. We had a signal here from all directions. 1718. And I did see this. This is the second little bean sinker here. This area is not far from the ocean, and would have been an area where you'd go fishing all the time. This is the second one of these little fishing bean sinkers in the yard. We're just going to make our way up around, do a couple of sweeps around the yard here, see what we can discover. There's potentially something interesting to uncover here. It's definitely an old coin. You can See, that looks like another 1-cent coin. It's been sitting there for a while. We'll see if we can clean that up and have a look what year that one is. That's a 1979 1-cent coin, and that was found up this back section of the house. We'll see what else we can uncover. Just got a signal here and have uncovered another 1-cent coin. There's lots of these old 1-cent coins in this property. They're always cool to find anyway. Brings back memories. They come out in February 1966, and I think they continued on to, I think it was 1982, but the 1-cent coins and the 2-cent coins were discontinued, and just the 5s and 10s and 20s and 50s, and I think the $1 coins were introduced in 1984, and I think the $2 coins followed 4 years later in 1988. So we're nearly finished this house block. I'll just try for another 5 or 10 minutes, hopefully be able to find a little pre-decimal coin, what I was hoping for. But it's always the mystery of the hunt anyway. And then I can go over to my sister's place, who's only literally 500 meters away from here. Yeah, just clean that one up there. And I just checked on Wikipedia, and it said that the 1 and 2 cent coins were withdrawn from circulation in 1992, and the final year of minting was 1991, and this is a 1989, this particular one here. So there you go, learning more as I go. So I've come over to my sister's place. This property and the adjoining one over there have a lot of historical connection to the area. They're some of the first ones built in this area. There used to be an old railway line that used to join Yarangan right through to Maryborough, I believe, and some of these places have been existed for many decades in through here. So the neighbour has kindly invited me over there. He collects coins, and he said that can have a look around the backyard of his place, which was one of the first original places to be built, I believe. And then I'll go around to my sister's little beach cottage here around the back. Good. So we found a signal here, and unearthed. This is very heavy. I'm just wondering what that is. I'll have to ask the owner if he can identify what that is, but that's so there's fairly strong signal here. That could possibly be a penny. Hoping. We'll have a look. It is a coin. It's not a penny. That's just an old 2 cent coin, that particular one. $2 coin. We'll see what year that is for interest's sake. That was a 1981 2 cent coin. Okay, we'll continue around the house. The elderly gentleman here that lives and owns this property said he has found a pre-decimal coin when he came here. I think he said he found a halfpenny just sitting in the sand. So they are here, so I'll have a look up here and see if we can uncover one. This came from over there and I'm back in my sister's yard now. Just got a big signal there and I have unearthed that. It's not lead, I think it's solid brass by the feel of that. Interesting. Not quite sure what that is, but we have gone down deep there and we have uncovered, with my awesome young nephew beside me. Here he is.
Hello.
Mick's treasure hunting adventures. We have uncovered some treasure. I'll have to show that to my sister to see if she recognises that. Oh, that was pretty deep, but that was way down there, so it might have been here before she even came here. So I'll show her that and see what she says. Awesome. Here's just a brief overview of all the different finds and discoveries that we had on our latest treasure hunting adventure. This was the first location, just the some of the items from my friend's place, from his house block place, and some interesting things. An old broken key there, a battery terminal, it's an old style pull tab that looked like a very old screwdriver by the look of it. It's been there for a while. And that was some of the items from my sister's place up the road, and also her neighbour's place. Solid padlock there, and this looks like a really old railway peg, railway nail by the looks of it, and that's, as we explained, that's the railway lines went up through that area many years ago. Found a couple of sinkers. We did find a total of 10 coins, unfortunately no pre-decimal coins. We got the 20 cents and 2 of the 2 cent coins, and then the $2 coin and the $1 coin. Also found a interesting, that's a button, I'm pretty sure it says, when you zoom in on it, it says have a dog or hoover dog or something, not quite sure, but that's what that is. And then we found that ended up being a really old school sinker at my sister's neighbour's place. That's got a lot of weight about you. They don't really make them like that anymore. And this was an interesting thing we found at my sister's place. That's feels like solid brass. That one there. And then my nephew and I discovered this, which I will give to my sister or one of my nieces. Unfortunately, it doesn't feel like real gold or anything like that. Still a nice little ring. And that was pretty cool to discover it there. Awesome. Looking forward to the next experience.